last couple of months when you were with me. Now, we talked earlier in the day, and you started your dream job this week, right? So first of all, congratulations again. Very well deserved.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And well, so tell me a little about it. Did you settle in all right?
Yeah, I'm almost settled. It's like too much for me to take in, because what all we had discussed, I think it's just happening. I can see it, and it's not like I'm surprised actually. It's like already imagined. It's going well. I'm settled. Yeah, because already had imagined. So it's getting quite easy.
Mm-hmm. I remember your vision board and told you about all the details that are going to happen. Now, how about, well, the big picture we already solved, but how about the details?
Details, Christian, trust me, it was just exactly, even the fruits, even the tiniest of tiny things. When you told me, I was like, come on, why should I imagine those things? When they happen, it'll happen, kind of. But yeah, those details were so important, because that is how I imagine it, and that is what happened with me now. It seems like a dream, but I feel I'm living my dream.
That's very good. That was the whole point of the exercise, wasn't it?
Really, I mean, your each and every exercise has some meaning.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think if a person, a person like me is believing and experiencing it, definitely it has some meaning. Each module of yours.
So it is safe to say that you are happy and content where you are at the moment.
Yeah, I'm
And
very
yeah,
happy.
very good. Now, maybe you want to take us back to the moment when you started, and now looking back to where you wanted to be. Now, do you remember what you felt like the first time we talked? Do you remember? Because I do.
Yeah, how can I? Because the state what I was in, it was for almost 4 years, I think, close to 4 years, the state I was in. It was, yeah, being a mom, I think we forget. We forget ourselves. And I had totally forgot. I was not valuing myself. I was, yeah, though I was in a job, what I used to do before, I I was not anymore. I thought it was not possible at all to get back. The kind of,
Mhm.
yeah, I was applying for jobs, so many rejections were there. It was almost rejections, and even when I got selected, the companies were underpaying me, and yeah, they were not, because I was not believing in myself. I had stopped believing.
Yeah.
And when you told me that, and that is how, when I accidentally good I found you, and that is when we met, when I was like, okay, maybe I need to take some help. I don't know. Coincidentally, how I met you. Thank God for that moment. Yeah, when you told me that we'll get 2, 3, 4 job offers, I was like, come on. Yeah, I am, but they'll not be the right ones. The job offers, 2, 3, it's impossible, I had thought. I think
Mhm.
remember that moment also.
Yeah, I will never forget it, to be honest, because guys, everybody listening in on this, it was for me, it was so much fun to look at her face, Shweta. I told you that before, because she said yes, yes, yeah, oh sure, oh yeah, I'm delighted, oh that's going to be great, and her face said something completely different, like yeah, what the actual, and then dropping the F bomb, like. Yeah, what do you imagine? Because my situation is completely different from all the other clients you ever had. And I thought, yeah, right. So, guys, Shweta is the one who gave me that T-shirt that where I did the article back in January. She was the one sending that to me, and I had to laugh so hard. Now, we now just elaborated on the situation you were in when you came to me. Now, and you talked a little bit about the insecurities you felt, that you didn't believe in yourself, and it showed, right? And if you don't believe in yourself, why should anybody else do that? Now,
Exactly.
looking back on all the things we did, what was the biggest obstacle you overcame during the coaching?
Yeah, the biggest obstacle what I overcame was, yeah, believing. See, saying is easy, writing is easy. I mean, believe in yourself, but it was not happening.
Mm.
Your modules, yeah, I know. I think you were the only person who believed in me 100%. Yeah, I have my close family friends. Yeah, definitely they are there. It's not that they're not there, but yeah, but that 100%, because you understood my situation, and your yeah, I think that is the obstacle which I overcame, was believing in myself.
Mm. Yeah,
To
it's
help
the
me
most
overcome.
yeah, it's the most important thing of all. Like, you have to believe in yourself first, and then see what happens. Now, that was the biggest obstacle you overcame. Now, from your perspective, what, according to you, was your biggest learning you took out of the course?
Learning is, yeah, I think it was to ask help, because there's information everywhere. You feel you are content, you have all the information, and you can do it yourself, because there's so much everything around you going on. But yes, you need to ask help. You need to go out. It's not bad to ask, because as a mother we feel that everything we can do it ourselves, and we tend to believe that. But sometimes, yes, it's nothing wrong to ask help.
And yeah, would that also be the thing that you'd advise other women and moms to do that are facing the same obstacles you did?
Definitely, I think every mom, whoever is going through this phase, I mean, there are moms who are lucky, who just pass it through. But yeah, some moms, yeah, there are some people who just don't know. I think that is a time you just need a person or some thought process. And I think your modules, your way of coaching is the perfect way to show the direction, to initiate that thought process, which requires to believe in yourself.
Oh, thank you very much. That means a lot to me, Shweta. You know that.
Yeah,
And
I understand, but it means a lot to me also, Christiane. The way each and every word of yours, I can realize, I can figure it out now, what you meant and what was happening now.
yeah, it always takes a little bit of retrospective to actually look at it and then understand why it happened the way it did. Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, I tell you what, Shweta, I will keep telling you "told you so," because I told you also what will happen in the first year. So whenever the things I told you will happen the first year, you come tell me, so I can just send you a picture with me wearing a T-shirt saying "told ya." So nothing new for me.
Seriously, the told you is really, really, I think you deserve that T-shirt. that word is made for you.
Right.
At least in my eyes.
I will wear it as a badge of honor. All right. So yeah, Shweta, thanks again for the kind words and for taking the time out of your day to tell our listeners a little bit about yourself and your journey. So what I'll always do, I want to offer the listeners of that podcast to reach out. So obviously they can reach out to me, but if they want to have a conversation with someone who actually did the course, not the one trying to get them into the course, right? It's always something different. Would you be open to answer a few questions if people, for example, on LinkedIn would approach you and answer a few questions for them?
Yeah, definitely. Anytime for you. And any questions.
Right.
Anytime,
okay, cool.
I'm there for you.
Right, great. So guys and girls, moms of all ages, you heard Shweta. So if you have any questions, reach out to her. I will mark her name in the article section of this podcast. And yes, thank you again, Shweta, for being with us today. It was a very good pleasure.
Thank you, Christiane. It was my pleasure too.
My